Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophia, and if you're new here, welcome. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today I wanted to do a review on the Mongolian Kinky Curly Isee Beauty hair. I've had this in for about 2 months now, and I think it was about time that I did a review. So if you want to see how I feel about this hair and my thoughts, just keep on watching. So first off, I just want to mention that I am no way being sponsored for this video. I am a small YouTuber. I don't even have enough subscribers for that. So this is the most authentic and sincere review, I guess, because I'm not getting paid to say anything. So this is the Mongolian Kinky Curly hair from Isee Beauty. I created this unit myself using Ivy's flip over method, and I also have that video up on my channel, which I will also link down below in the description box, so you could go watch that if you want to see how I made this unit. So first off, I want to say that this is probably the best hair that I've ever had on my head, to be honest. Like, it is extremely good. You get a lot for your money. And honestly, I've worn this hair to the gym, to parties. I sweat a lot, and I've put this hair through a lot, and it is still thriving, it is flourishing, and it still looks great. It looks like my hair, and as you can see, like, even when I come up close, you could barely even see which one's my hair and which is the unit, because it just blends in. It's just amazing. I just love this hair. I think I can last another 6 months with this hair, wearing it every single day. And mind you, I wore this hair every single day. I don't take breaks. I didn't take any breaks. I even went to sleep in this hair. All I do is put some water and put some conditioner, and I'm out the door. Honestly, it's very low maintenance. I haven't seen any units like this one. I think this hair is very unique. Extremely unique. As you can see, the curls are they're just amazing, and I haven't touched it. It's been like hanging on my wall on my wig stand for about 2-3 days, and it just still looks good. I just popped it on my head and I'm out the door. So as far as the 2 months that I've been wearing this hair, I do think that its longevity is pretty good. I think it will last very, very long. Like I said, I've worn this unit everywhere. If I could go swimming in it, I would, and I still think that it would last and it would still look poppin'. So I would rate this, as for longevity, a 10 out of 10. As for price, I paid about $146 exact for this hair, and honestly, that's literally nothing for what you're getting. It is a very good price for what you receive. If you know how to take care of the hair, manage it well, even if you don't, it still looks good. That's just how the hair is. The price is amazing. I will continue buying more hair from Isee Beauty, see what the other units have in store. You know, just try out some new things besides the Mongolian Kinky Curly, which I just love. The price is good. I would give it a 10 out of 10. As for color, I just got the regular natural color that they had on their store website. I do really like this color. I think it goes with me, but I do plan on coloring it soon in the future, and if I do, I also will make a video on that and how I colored this hair. Hopefully it turns out right. I do not want to mess up this unit. As for texture, I love the texture. It's like, it's not too kinky, but it's not too soft. It's like in between. It's like, yeah, it's like in between. It blends in well with my hair. I do 2 flat twists in the front perimeter of my hair. Sometimes I use gel in water and comb it through before I flat twist it down. Or sometimes I use the product that I'm using on the hair with water and flat twist it down. Sometimes it doesn't come out as good as the sometimes when I use the product that I use on my hair, on the units on my hair, it doesn't come out exactly like I would want it to, but as for gel and water, it always comes out. It that's like my go-to. My Eco Styler gel and some water, comb it through or brush it through, and then flat twist down next morning. You're good to go. Honestly, it's that easy. So as for texture, I would give it a 10 out of 10. It is true to length. I got the 20-inch in 4 bundles. I have 3 2/5 of the 4th bundle in. It's all 20 inches, but I did end up cutting some off so it could frame my face. I did cut off about like 2 inches off, so in total the hair is about 18 inches. I love this length, and I would, if I were to buy another unit like this, I would get the 18-inch instead of the 20-inch, because after all, I did cut it and it's like 18 inches now, so why not save your money and just buy the 18 inches instead of the 20. I would give it a 10 out of 10 for the length of the hair. Shedding. This is where I'm not going to say the shedding is bad, but I'm not going to say it's good. It's like, it's a curly hair. I expected shedding. It's bound to get matted. It's bound to frizz up from time to time and create knots. But where I get the shedding mostly, and I didn't cut the bundles, but I still get shedding. And where I get shedding is in the back nape area. And I knew this was gonna happen because when I wear clothes and all that, the unit is like brushing against my clothes, creating knots. So when I go and try to comb it out, it's all knotted up and I have to unknot it up, and then you get shedding. It's all that comes with curly hair. So it's curly hair, honestly, and it's kinky, so shedding is bound to happen. That's the only problem I have with this unit, but I knew it was gonna happen anyway, so I just deal with it, honestly. Just make sure you pay attention to the back nape area and keep it moisturized with conditioner, just like how you're putting conditioner on the hair and combing it out. Make sure you get that nape back area also, and try to detangle it as often as possible to decrease the shedding and friction that is happening in the back nape area to reduce shedding. That's all I can say. But if I had to rate this hair for shedding, I would give it a 9 out of 10, because after all, it is curly hair and you are bound to get shedding and knots. That's just what comes with curly hair, honestly. It is what it is at this point. As for tangling, like I said, it does tangle in the back area, but nowhere. I haven't got any tangling like here, like at all, except in the nape area. That's the only place I get shedding or tangling, because of the friction that happens when I wear clothes or sweaters, and it rubs against my clothes. But as for tangling, I would also give it an 8 out of 10, just because it gets annoying, and curly hair is bound to happen, like I said. Shipping, it was standard. I got my package around, it was less than a week. I ordered it around Monday, and I ordered it on a Friday, and because it runs on business days, so I got it around Thursday. Yes, I got it on Thursday. I ordered it on Friday and I got it on Thursday, so it was about a week. Honestly, when I first got it, I was a little skeptical. I was like, these aren't the curls that Sade Watkins had in her video, so I made the unit, and the curls were looking cringly. They didn't look like this. They didn't look like puffy, but once I started washing it and conditioning it more and making sure I bought a paddle brush. That's the staple for this hair. If you don't have a paddle brush, what are you doing? Just what are you doing? Honestly, that if you want to see the curls pop with this unit, I'm telling you, just some water and a paddle brush, you're good to go. You don't even have to add conditioner, just water and a paddle brush, and you're good to go. But obviously the conditioner will make it even more poppin', so why not use it? After having this unit in for so long and wearing it everywhere, obviously it's gonna get frizzy. So what I do to tame it is just spray some water, add a little bit of conditioner, break my hands through it. You don't even have to do it with a paddle brush. You could just put your hands through it like that, smooth out the frizz, and you're good to go. But when I'm washing it or trying to get the curls to pop, I drench it with water, add conditioner, and just brush it through with the paddle brush. Make those curls pop, and I either diffuse or let the hair air dry. I do realize that when you diffuse the hair, the curls, it's bigger. The unit's bigger, just it doesn't look as heavy as when I leave it just to dry, just to air dry. So I do like diffusing the hair better, but not everybody has time to diffuse their hair, but it looks just as good if you just leave it to air dry. I also received a comment on my video asking to see the unit straightened, but I won't do the whole unit straightened because I don't have time for that, but I will show you how it straightens from a piece back here. So I'm just gonna comb that through, and I also want to see how this turns out also. Hopefully nothing burns off. That's why I'm doing it in the back. And I'm taking my Infinity Pro Con Air flat iron, and it is on 15. Looks pretty good. Just do it one more time. It straightens really good. I like this texture. It's like a yucky texture. Like it can be natural hair that's been straightened. It's nice. It is really nice. I think this unit can straighten pretty good if you just leave the perimeter of the front out, straighten that also. I think it would blend nicely. It would blend very nicely. So this is it straightened. I'm going to put some water on it to see if it will revert back. I am praying it does. I know it will. Just being positive. I'll be right back to show you if the unit reverts back. Reverting. Let's see if it's actually gonna go through. I think it will go through because it already looks like it is. Now I'm just going to apply some of the conditioner that I've been using. The Cantu Care for Kids curling cream. I love this conditioner. It smells really good, and it's only $4 at Walmart. Honestly, if you're trying to get this unit and you don't want to spend a good $12 on conditioner, which is very unnecessary, especially if it's not going on your hair. It is wet, so it has to dry for it to get that shrinkage, but overall it did revert back. I know it's going to get this length. It only has to dry for it to come back to this length, but it straightens pretty good. Honestly, this hair is just I have no words for this hair. It's just good. If you're thinking about buying this hair, just go ahead and buy it, because looking at all these reviews and just trying to see if there's a bad review so you cannot buy the hair, honestly, you probably will not find one, because I've watched a lot of videos on this hair and that's what made me buy the hair, and I've never regretted it once. Like I said, I've been wearing this hair every day and it's had no issues except the tangling and shedding, but it's curly hair. What can you do? So if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And leave a comment down below on if you're buying it or not, if you like the hair, if you want to see me do something else with the hair. Because honestly, these videos are for you guys. I'll do any video requests that you guys ask for. So just leave a comment down below and I will get back to you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one.